Well, good morning, everybody. It's Javier, and I'm super excited to be with you here this morning to share with you a tool that can help you dramatically increase your overall success. And we're going to get right into it because I want to make sure that we get this going on time because I have another webinar to get to. Just by a show of thumbs up, do you see the slide of the social media post for financial professionals? Someone who's on the video, who has a video on, there's not a lot of people today. I can't really see. Okay, I see. I think one thumbs up. All right, I see the thumbs up now. Thank you very much. I just wanted to make sure that it is visible before we get started. We're going to talk about how to leverage the power of social media and posts that are designed specifically for financial professionals to increase your overall success. But before I go into that, I want to cover first things first. And I want to let everybody know that as of right now, the FFS convention is sold out. They might free up some seats as it relates to social distancing being loosened or hopefully eliminated by then. But as of right now, it is sold out. So if you haven't registered yet, you're not registering anytime soon until we hear otherwise. If we hear anything at all, it is sold out. Now, also, I just want to ask you how you are doing with your pages, landing pages. I want to thank everybody that did their part by sending me a copy or a link to their landing pages. And I must say that I was very impressed by how well people are leveraging these tools for the various campaigns that we run as well. I don't see anybody with their thumb up yet, but if anybody wants to share their story, you can go ahead and unmute yourself at this point. Otherwise, we're going to keep moving. So, one of the biggest challenges that I in my lifetime have gone through, and I'm talking about way back in the day, was buying things, signing up for things, and receiving things such as tools like this one that I never really used. And so that unfortunately is a challenge because if we don't really leverage it, I'm telling you right now, it's going to end up being a waste, not even a waste of time. We're just going to simply get our hopes up for no good reason because we're not doing our part. And so I want to make sure you understand that the tools will only be as good as how you deploy them. And so therefore, if you're a constant learner, like I used to be, I used to learn everything, but I never really did anything, then it's going to be a bumpy, and I do mean a bumpy ride in any business, in the business world as a whole, and in life. So I challenge everybody to take these tools. Don't be this never-ending learner that just learns stuff and never does anything. It's a horrible way to die. It's a horrible way to try to run a business. It leads you to frustration, self-doubt. I'm not meant to be successful. I'm not meant to succeed in this business and that business and any business. It's just that you're not doing anything, at least not anything that matters. And so if you're not leveraging these tools, I don't know why you're on these webinars, to be honest with you, because I don't believe in inspiring people. I think the winners will win and the losers will lose. And I'm not calling anybody a loser. I'm just simply saying that the habits that we develop and we utilize determine our outcome. So if you want to succeed in FFS, do something. If you want to succeed in business as a whole, do something. It's that simple. So leverage what I'm going to show you. Otherwise, it's just going to be boring to see other people succeed. And I do want to thank everybody and congratulate everybody that's out there kicking butt. We've actually seen our overall success rate increase during the pandemic. And now that we learned a lot of new skills, I'm so excited to see how it works out in the new world, because as we all know, the pandemic is definitely closer to the end than the beginning. I want to just talk about one more thing because I've been getting a lot of questions during the week, and that is the certificates. The certificates are up in popularity like you wouldn't believe, and I'm talking about the travel certificates for the simple fact that people are penned up and they're frustrated, and so therefore they want to travel. I know that for me, our first trip, I believe, was Salt Lake City, Utah, and then we came back from Salt Lake City, Utah, and we went somewhere else. I forgot where we went. But anyways, Salt Lake City, Utah, it was a great trip. We're actually going to Hawaii in 2 weeks. We're going to be going there. Then we're going to be going to Abu Dhabi, and then we're going to be going to Dubai. And then we're going to be going later on in the year also to, I forget where we're going. So anyways, we're going to go somewhere. Greece. We're going to be in Greece. And I'm telling you, people are pinned up. That frustration is pinned up. They want to just get out and travel, experience the world. Life is short. Life is fragile. And so therefore, it's amazing how travel right now is mobilizing so many people to book and reserve and do all kinds of stuff. Be their hero. Give them a reason to go somewhere at an affordable price, which is free, or just taxes, of course, and any resort fees that they might have. And the price has gone up $10, and it's going to be going up to the usual price in a couple of weeks. My recommendation, if you haven't done so, make sure you lock in your gold membership at a whopping $37 a month. Even if you took one vacation for yourself a year, it's worth it, let alone if you leveraged it with all your clients. Right now, like I was telling you last week, It's all about retaining the clients that you have and increasing that residual income that we offer you here at FFS, but you cannot get residual income on something that doesn't exist or something that is not kept. And so anyways, we went from just having Las Vegas and Cancun to having literally a ton of destinations that even if you just offered it, you'll be a hero, let alone if they actually redeem it. And so these are just some that you see here. More have been added, more are coming. So if you don't have one of these subscriptions, I'm telling you, you're giving yourself an unfair disadvantage, because anybody that comes along and offers something like what I'm showing you right now will be their hero. This is especially true as we're getting back into the swing of things with police. We have our first major police event coming up. I'm not going to get into details because nobody's really invited. We just intended to kickstart the campaign, and it's not just the Baker to Vegas campaign. It's the police, the fund, the police station fund, the station fund. I'm sorry. We're talking about explorers. We're talking about the DAPS programs, whatever it is that you call it in your neck of the woods. I don't care where you live in the U.S. There is a police station somewhere nearby that needs supplies. They have a station fund. I guarantee you. They have an explorer type of setup for kids. I guarantee you. And so on and so on and so on. You could be a hero for schools, for police departments, and so on. And we're firing it up starting this month. I'm just waiting to come back. Oh, Greece. I did mention Greece. That's where we're going. And so as soon as we come back from Hawaii, we're going in 2 weeks for Marcelo's birthday. Once we come back, we're going to go all out with police, schools, and other places that we haven't been in for a while because of the pandemic. We got to get to work. We got to add diamonds to those rings. We got to add a lot of new equity shareholders and so on. And the only way to do it is with hard work. And this does make it a lot easier, which is, of course, like I'm telling you, the actual certificates, because they will allow you to raise funds for churches, for schools. You can give them away for annual reviews and so on and so on and so on. So anyways, enough of this. I just want to let you know it's at $37. It was $27 as of last week. It's $37 now. It's going to go up to the full price, which of course was $400 a month or whatever, which is worth every penny. It just forces you to use it. And so if you haven't done so, go to marketingcertificates.com, marketingcertificates.com, click on the trial, and you can try the membership absolutely free. So go ahead and do that ASAP. Go to the marketingcertificates.com, click on the green button that you see with the arrow right there, or the one down there, and you're off to the races. So let's talk about this real quick because it's going to be very short. And this is social media posts for financial professionals. It's 300 ready-made, and it's actually 100 broken into 3. But the point of it is that all you need is 10, 20 to circulate over and over and over about finances and investments for financial professionals. And so these are things that are intended to be utilized on social media, which obviously includes anything from Twitter to Facebook to you name it, Instagram, everything and anything social media. Now, this is what you're going to receive here today. I just bought the full package with a full license to resell, and I'm not reselling it to you. I'm giving it to you before midnight or tomorrow. So tonight at 11:59 Saturday at 11:59 p.m., the link will no longer take you there, and it's over. I get every week, I get emails from people saying, hey, I was here, I was there, I was in church, I was somewhere, and I couldn't get it. Can you? And the answer is no. Every single time, the answer is no. And most of the time, I don't even bother replying. It's just a waste of time. Because when I say that either get it now or get with somebody who got it now, it's not that difficult to find somebody. And I'm not the one that's going to give you the information or the link or the whatever. So just get it yourself. It's the only way to do it. And so, like I said, understand that social media is very powerful to this day. We're talking about every minute of the day, over 4 million posts are liked. Every minute of every day, over 4 million. 347,000 tweets are sent. 300 hours of YouTube videos are uploaded, and that's every minute. And 284,000 Snapchat images are shared. And so the point of it is that it's intended to raise awareness primarily with your friends and family as to what it is that you do. And so this is why you want to get a hold of this stuff and make sure that everybody on your team is using it as well. It starts by you going to ffslinks.com. And when you go to ffslinks.com, and again, I'll give you 30 seconds, take a picture of this if we have to, but don't ask me for this stuff once the webinar is over. ffslinks.com, it'll bring you here to a download section that's not only downloadable, but most importantly, it allows you to open it up directly in Canva. For those that don't know, Canva is a photo editing or image editing platform. It's online. You don't download it. And so it allows you to customize things automatically. And so you'll see separate different ones here. I'm talking only about the first one, which is the quotes for 100 quotes for finance and investment professionals. That's the one that I'm working with. We'll talk about the other stuff later with the A and B, because there's a psychology behind that as well. And so what you want to do is you want to click where it says click here to open in Canva. So when you go to Canva, it's free. You pay nothing to join. There is a paid feature that if you want to upgrade to more tools, you can pay for it, but you don't have to. So simply just go, when this thing opens up, your choices are very simple. A, just simply click on the little 3 dots on the right-hand side, because it's going to open up in a Dropbox folder, and you're going to click on the 3 dots. Then it's going to go ahead and open up this right here, which is the menu, and just download it. Click on download, and it will download this onto your computer. And once it downloads onto your computer, whenever you open it up, it'll open it up with the option to open it up in Canva. That's what you really want to do. Go to Canva, which is this right here. And the nice thing about this is that it's 100% free. Now, when you go to canva.com, it opens up the way you see it right here, right now. And so all you do, all you have to do at this point is simply click on the image and edit this just like you do with any type of editor. So let me just go ahead and do this real quick and get to the website so you can kind of get a better sense of what it is that I'm talking about. Now, what I'm going to do.
Javier.
Yes, go ahead.
Are you going to put it up after the meeting? Because it's not up yet.
It's up. It should be up now. Okay.
I just went to it and it still says smart landing page creator request form has expired.
Okay, you have to refresh, hit refresh, or go to here. Let me put this up here right now. It's already there, but that's your cookies. That's what it is. But let me just give you another domain to use. Hold on.
No, Javier, I did. You're right. That's what I had to do.
Yeah, you have to refresh it because it's looking for the last link that we had before.
Okay.
Or let me just give you another one. Hold on. Thank you very much, Abby. I appreciate it. Or hold on. Okay, so I'm going to put up another link that also works, and I'll put it up on the screen right now. So if you could do me a huge favor, if you look up on it should be at least on the screen. Let me just, in case it's not sharing it. So here, you should be able to see this, either ffslinks.com or successlinks.us. So Kathy, you might want to try successlinks.us before I go on, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Let me know.
Okay. Yes, I went to it.
Okay, so either one works, ffslinks.com. We use that one a lot. So what happens is your cookies are caught up to the old domain, so you just have to refresh it, or just try successlinks.us if the other one does not work. ffslinks.com or even successlinks.us. One of the two will work, I guarantee you. So cool. Okay, thank you. I just want to make sure it did work before we go on any further. And so, like I said, what ends up happening is that you end up, let me just go ahead and go this real quick. You end up going to your browser. And so let me go ahead and share this, make sure you can see it. Okay, so you should be able to see it. I hope you can see. Do you see where it says 100 quotes?
Yes.
Okay, so all you do here is it's going to simply take you to where you need to go. So I'm just clicking on the first one, which is the one that I'm working on today, and that's it. You can continue as yourself. You can continue as, whatever. So I'm going to just simply show you how simple it is. So I can just go and, as you can see, go through all of them. And once I find one that I like, and so if you are playing the rig game of investing in the house always, so here's a good one. If you are playing the rig game of investing, the house always wins. Perfect. Index products. We're talking about annuities, IULs, and so on. So I'm going to click on Use Template. Click on Use Template, and it's going to open it up in the Canva editor, which is this right here. And so regardless of it, I'm just going to simply scroll down to it right here. If you're applying, so the quote's there, so I don't want to mess with the quote, but if I want to add my logo, my name, whatever, you just simply go up to Uploads, which is you need to upload whatever you want to upload, of course. I have some stuff that I've uploaded in the past, so it's still here. And so I can literally come in here And I'll show you just 1 second. I'm sure you can see on the left-hand side all the stuff. Can you see the editor that I'm in right now, guys? Anyone?
Yeah, we see it. No problem.
Okay. And so, for example, if I come in here and I type on my FFS logo that I uploaded previously, I can drag it around just like a PowerPoint. And so, as you can see, if I wanted to customize it like that, or on the left, I can click on text, and I'm going to use a subheading. And here, I'm just going to simply put in Rodriguez license number, my license number, and then if I want to add my phone number, is this right here. And again, I don't want to make it too obvious. I don't want to make it too ugly, but I mean, if I just want it to be there, that's what it's going to look like. I mean, if that's, of course, what I wanted to actually do. And so just like that. Now you can make it bigger, smaller, just like any regular editor. Upper left-hand corner, I see 44. I can bring it down minus. Maybe I just want to have it, subtle, because the message to contact me is going to be in the message, not the image necessarily. And so I could just go ahead and do this. Something along the lines of that. I can come in here and do this. I can make this a little wider if I want to keep it just like any other editor. I can access it and customize it like that. Now, what I would recommend you to do is, if you notice, this is the master one that has everything. Now, because you're doing it all for yourself, you really don't need to do anything other than just save this. I mean, this is really all you want to do, because they're all going to be you. You're not doing it for other customers or whatever, like a lot of people do it, because this is what Canva is, what everybody uses when they're working with other other clients or multiple clients or whatever the case might be. But what I want to show you, what I wanted to emphasize to you, is just like any editor, there's file, there's resize, undo, and so on. What I want to show you is this file. And so when I come here, it shows create a new design. I mean, you can see everything, but the one I wanted to show you is here, make a copy. If I click on make a copy, it's going to make a copy of it, if you would, and not mess with the master template. So if you want to work it on a separate one, or you could just simply save one of these. This is page 2. This is page 2. So now I started with the master template, which is all of them, all the pages or images, all 100. But because I made a copy of the whole thing, I can even, if I wanted to, come in here and just delete. Like, for instance, hit delete. I mean, if I wanted to, I can just continue to delete. And there's the one that I'm working on, and I can just delete everyone after that. I mean, it's going to take a while. The whole point of it is that it allows you to do whatever you want to do. I want to delete them all just so I wouldn't risk losing my master file, because that link that I gave you is going to expire tonight at midnight, 11:59 p.m. So midnight, which is technically Sunday, this is going to be gone. So don't come back to it. Don't ask me for it, because I just don't take the time to do it on other days when it should have been done by yourself. And so, like I said, this is the beauty of these Canva-based templates. And then, of course, even with the logo, it looks kind of awkward because it's blocking the lines. Well, it's like any other editor. You can make this bigger, smaller. I don't want to mess with those white lines that are there. I centered it just the way I wanted it, and there it is. And what you can do is you can come in here and just simply, let me go back over here. Hold on. I duplicated it right now. But what's really nice about this, you can come in here and download it. You can come in here and do whatever you want to do. Literally, whatever you want to do with it, you can do it. I mean, I'm moving it up right here. So it's the first one. So now it's page 1. I can add a title, because I want to this particular page to call it the roulette. So you just simply, and you're ready to go. And then hit download. Let's just say this is the way that I want it. This is the first page. I just want the first page. You can click on download. And either A, click on all pages, or I just want page 1, meaning the first image that I'm working on, just on one. I'm gonna hit done, and then download. I'm gonna hit download. And when you downloads it, there it is. On the lower left-hand side, it was downloaded as a P, and there it is right here. There you go. And so now you can use this on your post, your social media, which is what this is intended for. And now people ask me all the time. I mean, people will straight just call me about this. Well, the way it works is unless you're paying for an ad, most of the people on your social media feed are going to be people that either know you or you know them. I don't know if that makes any sense. That's why they're friends and so on and so on. But what it does do, it helps you emphasize what it is that you do for a living. Maybe you are paying for ads. Then obviously you're going to go after strangers. Maybe like me, most of the people that are my friends on Facebook, I have no clue who the hell they are. But they know what I do because they see my post. And this week alone, I got 2-3 people inquiring. I haven't had time to get back to them, but I got 2-3 people inquiring that they have seen my post throughout the years or however long they've seen it. And they want to know when it's for the $1 million baby, for a new grandson that this person just got, brand new a baby. And so that's pretty cool. Another one is for a life insurance quote, and so on and so on. And so the point that I'm making is that this is the only way for you to get out there and leverage it. And so the nice thing about this is that once you download the image, you put them in a special folder where you know where they're all at. And every day you're going to simply post it. And it's super, super easy to do. And of course, the way we're going to do that, I'm going to go back over here. And so as you're going to see here, I'm just simply, you can do it however you want to do it. I mean, I can come in here, well, copy quotes. And so I can do here, I can come into literally anything. I can just come in here, copy of the copy. Where did it go? Let me just go into my folder. Here it is, copy. And so here's my download, the one that I downloaded. So let me just go back over here. Hold on, let me go back over here. Copy of, there you go. And just type away. Now, here's a part that I want to emphasize to everybody. And this is very, very important. The way you keep tabs on yourself, the way you keep tabs on any campaign is to the leveraging of power of a hashtag. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and type in don't play. I'm just making this up. About a year ago, we gave you a whole sheet of quotes and posts to just copy and paste. They were really, really powerful. If you don't have it, you don't have it. But don't play with your retirement money. Indexing is the way to go. Whatever. Just. Now, what's really important here, and what makes a difference in posts that ties them all together and gives them pull, are the hashtags. And so in this example, the one that I'm using that everybody here needs to use for this campaign, so let me back up, real secrets of, now if you notice how I spelled it, it's very, very important. Real secrets of money. Or I've had people ask me about the real secrets of money. Okay, then whatever you want to do, just stick to one. I would say when I click on the real secrets of money, then I go ahead and post it. I click on post, and there you're going to see here just 1 second. Once it posts, there it is. That's the actual post. Your retirement money indexing is the way to go. Contact me for details. The real secrets of money. Very, very simple. Pretty cool. And that's all you need to do to become more successful and increase awareness as to what it is you're doing, especially if you're working the friends and family campaign where your friends and family are following you or they see you or they just snoop around and they, look to see what you're doing. It's important to have this in mind. Very simple, very powerful, but yet it's so simple. A lot of people are going to simply ignore it. I guarantee you that. So what I'm going to do just for the hell of it, I'm going to be looking for the real secrets of money hashtag. I'm so old. I'm so old that we used to call the hashtag, we used to call it the pound sign. Nowadays, you got to call it the hashtag. But the point of it is that because you can search Facebook for hashtags. And I'm going to search hashtag the real secrets of money. And see, Mr. Anthony LeBlanc already liked it, which is cool. We help each other out, raises awareness. And at the very least, it makes you look like you know what the hell you're doing, especially when you're dealing with friends and family, because they are going to see you as the professional that you should be and you are, and to be able to do that as well. That's pretty much it. What I want to do is turn it over to you guys. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, anything at all? I mean, I don't want to overcomplicate it. Any thoughts on this? Any thoughts?
Can you go back to that picture that you just did so I could take a picture of it?
Oh yeah. There it is. You see it? It's there.
No, not yet.
Oh, it's not. Okay. Let me know. Because I don't have I usually have a monitor next to me on the iPad that I track myself on, but what the hell? I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Let me know if it's there, because it should have been there already.
No, it's not. I mean, for me, it's not there yet. But I'm on my phone, so somebody.
No, it's not showing, Javier.
Yeah, hold on. Thank you. That is weird. Hold on. Let me just go back over here because I'm firing up my actual. Here it is. I'm firing up my iPad just to be able to track it. Okay.
Thank you. Got
Okay,
it.
there you go. And so the point of it is that we have to get good at that, which we're not. I mean, obviously, that's why you are here, and that's why I'm here. And that's why I'm here, to be able to learn how to do this and get better at it. But I want to just make sure you understand the power of posting consistently. You got to do this consistently. That's the number one mistake people do in anything: eating better, losing weight, whether it be increasing their income. They do something for a little bit and expect the results of doing it a lot. They fail, and then therefore they think they failed, and so they give up. It doesn't work that way. That's not the way life works. That's not the way life anything works. You got to be willing to, pay the price, and you got to be willing to do it long enough and do it until your efforts compound. That's a secret I learned a long time ago. I was like, my story, 7-8 years in a previous company, financial services, never made a dollar, never made a dime, never made anything. And I heard that and I implemented that. You got to go ahead. The exact words I heard were, people sit on success like they sit on an egg waiting for it to hatch. And it doesn't quite work that way. You can be sitting here forever and you'll never make a dollar. You got to go out there and do the things that you're not comfortable with, learn the things you don't know how to do, get frustrated, feel like quitting. That's good. That's okay. But the key thing is you just got to keep on moving. As long as you keep on moving, you're going to be fine, especially when you understand that what we do is simple physics. And so that is, if you do this long enough people are going to know about it. Enough people are going to want you to help them, guide them, and you're going to make the money that you deserve while you help people secure their financial futures as well. Thoughts, questions, anything at all?
Could you explain a little bit more about this number sign, the real secrets of money?
Yeah, the hashtag, the way things work in all social media platforms, especially the two biggest ones, which are Facebook and Instagram for the younger people. None of my kids have Facebook accounts. So it's now the good news is that Facebook owns Instagram. And so what you can do, you can cross post on both. But if I was to come in here and search Facebook and type in the real money. And so the hashtag, what it does is that, lo and behold, there's mine right there. The real secrets of money. It will bring things together that relate to a subject or subjects, because we don't own the real secrets of money as a hashtag, of course, but you can go through it and see, there's Shirley Lou, hashtag, she hashtagged hers, the real secrets of money. You go down, there's my Chrissy Tao, the real secrets of money, the real secrets of money. And so this is pretty cool because people search for this stuff. If something intrigues them, and they're savvy, and a lot of people are savvy, especially the younger generation, they start with the hashtag. So first of all, it's very catchy, the real secrets of money, number one. But number two, it's very searchable. And so what it does, it takes all the posts and all the information on let's just say Facebook, and it summarizes it to one single library that has nothing to do but with what you want them to know about, which here, I'd be glad if they ran into this right here. Now, there's not a lot of it like there should, to be honest with you, because there's Marcella. And because a lot of people don't know about it. They don't know how to leverage it. All they do is they talk the hashtag talk, but they don't understand the power behind it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to search tomorrow, the real secrets of hashtag, the real secrets of money again. And I hope to see your post, meaning all of you on this. Otherwise, it was a waste of time today and a waste of money and a waste of everything. I should have just sold it to you, made $1 off of you, and call it a day. But I really want to help you. And I really want to show you that the success you seek is attainable. You just got to do your part. And the only bad thing about working with, older folks, and I'm talking about, God forbid, if they're 40 and older, their number one excuse Oh, but it's not my thing. Oh, but technology is not my thing. Oh, well, get over yourself or quit. One of the two. Make it your thing. It's that simple. You don't know something, you learn it. You don't understand it, you ask. And thankfully, between YouTube and the internet, there's not nothing. I mean, right? I've become one of the most knowledgeable people in the field of diabetes right now, like you wouldn't believe, because I'm hungry for that information. It's affecting my life, and so therefore, it's up to me to educate myself. I'm going in for a opinion with an endocrinologist, a very good one. And lo and behold, they're making me wait 3 weeks because he's that popular and that busy and that booked. I have to wait. And so the point of it is that if you want something bad enough, you'll wait and you'll learn it. And, I'm not saying that I doubt my primary doctor, but, he's a general doctor. And so I want to educate myself. I already took one medication off and I'm waiting for the confirmation for the other because of the way that things are working out. And so the point of it is that it's up to you, not up to me or anybody else, and so on and so on. Somebody's asking me about the marketing boost. The cost does not include the flight. It includes only the hotel stay itself. It does not include taxes. Some resorts have resort fees like Cancun and Las Vegas. They're the only ones that I know of. In Hawaii, they do have a resort fee that's not included either. It's the actual stay at the resort itself. And so again, going back to this right here, it's important for everybody to do their part and know that anything you do with this campaign, hashtag it. Because if you don't hashtag it, you're going to get credit as somebody that just watched it and did nothing with it, like a lot of people will. And that's why I'm always torn between charging and not charging, because I know that, hell, if people are going to ignore it, might as well charge and make a buck off them for my time. But then at the same time, I'm like, man, I really want to just help people succeed. If I can get them to believe in themselves enough and to do something long enough, they will get there. Any questions about this one before we wrap it up? Anything at all? This is your chance.
Yeah.
Go ahead, speak up.
Yes, when you save it to the zip file, can you go back in and then edit it again?
Oh yeah, that's what's cool about this. What you want to do is you want to save it in Canva. Once you save it in Canva, and that's a great question. Let me show you right now. Once you save it, so you don't want to save the zip file as much as you want to open it up. So open it up, and once you have your Canva account, let's just say here, you guys saw me open. Here, let me go back over here. So you saw me open it and so all these templates are here. So I would do the way you save it in Canva. All these is you simply go to the top.
Javier,
and at the top.
Can't see you. We can't see you.
Oh, damn! This is very important. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And so what you do is you're going to go. Well, you all saw me open up Canva. Okay, so let's see. Okay, there you go. So you saw me open Canva, which has all of these templates. So what you want to do is you want to, first of all, before you do a thing, go right here where it says copy of whatever. Click on it. That's how you name a file in Canva. And so I'm going to call it Master Financial Quotes. And so I'm going to call this one or Financial Quotes. We got Master Copy. Always have the clean copy. Always work with your master copy. So you're going to have the master. So now I don't need to save it anywhere because it's saved in my free Canva account. Now, what I would recommend now at this point, what you want to do is you want to go where it says File on the left-hand side. I hope you guys can see this. It's making it bigger here. Click on File. And there's a lot of things you can do here. Create new design, blah, 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 whatever. But here's what I want to show you. You want to go to Make a Copy. Let me make this bigger. You're going to click on Make a Copy. Now, when I click on Make a Copy, it's opening up a new tab at the top. And this is, now here it says Copy of Financial Quotes Master. Oh, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just not make it confusing. I'm going to get rid of Master Copy because it's not a master. It's just this copy of Financial Quotes. That's what I'm going to work on. I'm only going to work on my copy because I always want to keep the master somewhere. And I know that I don't mess with the master copy of anything. I just want to work on the copy of anything. And here, and again, you don't have to, but if you wanted to, you could mess with the quote. It kind of defeats the purpose. But what you want to do is add your contact info the way I showed you. If you have a logo, team logo, company, whatever you want to do, this is where you would add it. Just make sure you have your license number and it's fully compliant. Don't just throw it up there to throw it up there. Make sure if you put your name and info, just through license number, LIC dot number, blah, 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 blah. And I'm telling you, you'll be good to go. Now, why is this important to learn? Because even if you're not the most tech savvy individual or you're not into social media, I get it. but somebody on your team just might be. And when they need help, it's up to you to help them, not me. Don't be sending them to me, because I'm going to send them right back to you, because this is something that it's your obligation. That's why we get paid the overrides. That's what we get paid, generational or whatever the case might be. We get paid that for this very simple reason. Questions before we wrap it up? Questions, comments, concerns?
Javier, I have a quick question. I'm not sure how to establish an account.
Just go to canva.com and click on register, and it's free.
All right.
And yeah, and even if technically if you don't register an account, it'll still let you work on it. But you want to open up an account so that way you can actually save your work.
Right, but this original site that you sent us to when we went on the FFS links.com, is that something we need to have signed into?
No, just click on the no. When you go to the master one, and make sure, if not, just go to the, what was the other one? FFSlinks.com or successlinks.us or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, when you do that, let me just show you this real quick. I know it's not on the screen yet, but let me just go ahead and show it to you. Let me go ahead and just pull this one up. Hold on, please. All right, so let me just do this. So when you go to the successlinks.com, or when you go to the other successlinks.us, I'm sorry, or FFSlinks.com, it will bring you, it's a Dropbox account.
Okay.
It's just a Dropbox, and it's just basically an image. You're going to click here to open in Canva. And the other ones we're going to work at a later time, because if you don't get through the first one, don't mess with the second one where it says 100 this or that. That's to engage people. You don't want to engage people unless you know how to respond. But just click here to open in Canva, and it'll take you directly to Canva at that point.
Okay, that's all we really need.
That's all. All right.
Hey, Javier,
Go ahead, sir.
when I went to, when I downloaded it, and then, because I had that same question, how do you register? So I went to canva.com and it says, welcome, Michael, but I didn't do any registration or anything. So how did it know who I was?
Apparently you did at some point, to be honest with you.
Huh?
At some point you did, because that's the only way it would know you.
No, only thing I did was I downloaded like you told me to.
Uh-huh.
And then I was wondering the same thing. How do I register with Canva? And I went to canva.com. I just did it. And then it just says at the top, like, welcome, Michael. So
That's I think it picked up your Gmail.
Yeah, probably something like
yeah.
that.
You're right. Because it did ask me, how do I want to sign in? So, okay. So that's how it got me. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. And that is your new login now from now on when you go in through your Gmail.
Gotcha. All right, that makes sense.
Cool. All right. Thank you, sir. Anybody else? All right. Well, if no one has anything else, just remember one thing, please hashtag it, the real secrets of money.
I'm
The
sorry,
has to be in it.
I'm sorry, Javier, one other thing. So should we download that 100 this or that, or just the 100 quotes?
I would say download both just to have it there, because the link is going to go away. And this is a time sensitive site that's going to bring it down, I think, on tomorrow morning. So yes. And once you have it on your Canva, just save it in Canva and just call it, main file, master file, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to work on those as well. You can play with them now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I bought the master resale licenses, and I'm not reselling them. I wanted to give them to you, but only to you for being here today. Nobody else. But please do not call me tomorrow or at any time asking me for any of the stuff, because if you're late, well, you're late. That's why we want to always make sure we're here on time. And if I went back and helped every single individual throughout the week that missed it, couldn't get there, had to leave, the dog, the baby, whatever, I wouldn't be married. It's just simply too much time that it requires to do that. And I think it's very, very fair to both have it available here on a Saturday morning, have our teammates, downlines, uplines, do the same thing. And then, of course, host this on YouTube as well. So in case you haven't done it, FFS on youtube.com is where you go for our channel. It's not that hard. Once you get there, subscribe to our channel, and then notifications, which is a little notification bell, will email you every time a new video is uploaded. Or if you need to find a video on how to do some of this or do that, go to the channel and you'll find it there. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and do that. I just want to say thank you for all that you do. I hope this is valuable. I hope it's worth your Saturday morning. That's really the gist of it, that I want to make sure this is something that is worth your time, that I'm not wasting your time, and that I know a lot of you have to make a lot of efforts to be here, and that it's worth the efforts that we all collectively make. Because I start working on this stuff throughout the week, looking for things, buying the license to not get in trouble. and then getting the PowerPoint, getting this guy. So it's a lot of work that goes into it, but it's definitely worth it to help people achieve the success that they seek, and especially the success that they're willing to fight for as well. So if no other questions, thank you so much, Steve. I appreciate that. Opa, thank you so much as well. And it's my pleasure and my honor to sit here and teach you things that I learned, but it's also your responsibility to turn around and empower other people. Don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. Take this and empower somebody else. And that's exactly how we're going to, get ourselves collectively from where we are to where we all deserve to be as well. One last chat question. Andrea, you're welcome. And I hope it helps everybody out as well. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful day. All right.
Thank you, Javier.
Thank
Go ahead.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Javier.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.